Lights out, time to run what you brung their way in a puff of smoke, and that's a good start by Latrella and Adamaco and Tim Ventic. Noel Rosa Ibiza already jumps up to one position. Looks like Sam Brandt's getting out of line, and to the inside goes Tim Ventic. Adamaco's going to cut him off, and Adamaco's going to jump to the inside and try to beat Latrella into turn one. And Adamaco is out in front of Latrella, and there's a melee, and around goes Oleski. We've got a caution flag flying in Sector 1, and it looks like that's a V-carb that's gone around as well. And Oleski gets going all the way back to 18th. Max Mulder 19th. Jesper Lepinen, who started 11th, is back into 20th. Caution flag flying in Sector 2. That's Jägerstrom out of this race, and a virtual safety car is out. Virtual safety car still in effect. Oleski. Oh my lord, what was that? And Adamaco, a drive-through penalty. Oh no, and Adamaco speeding under the virtual safety car, tried to get the car back into the Delta, and unfortunately slammed on the brakes to try and make that happen. Andrea Latrella gives him the chrome horn, basically got brake checked, and now he is going to struggle through these S's. Here comes Tim Ventic. He's going to be able to easily make that pass, and that is bad news bears for Jerome Adamaco and Andrea Latrella. That is certainly going to get looked at the end of this race, I'm sure. We've got a caution flag flying in Sector 2. Oh no, and that's David Armstrong on his debut, and it looks like he might have crashed in the very same area as Jamie Jägerstrom coming out of the S's onto the back straightaway into the stadium section. And somebody stayed out. That was Ivan Brito. Mixed bag as far as pit strategy goes. So Ivan Brito under threat from Jerome Adamaco as they go back to green flag racing. And Adamaco is going to get around him. Here comes Juan Rivas. And now it's a three-wide battle into turn one. Juan Rivas is going to go around the outside of Ivan Brito. And Adamaco is finally going to come in to serve his drive-through penalty. So that's going to put Ivan Brito back up into second place. That's going to give a little bit of a reprieve for Juan Rivas, who's now 0.8 of a second up over Ivan Brito, who is under threat from George Wilkes and Nick Van Gelder. And Noel Rosa Ibiza has retired from this session. Caution flag flying in Sector 3. So not sure what happened there as these guys go side by side. This is George Wilkes and Ivan Brito. And Wilkes is going to get around, and Ivan Brito gets a little bit of a shot in the back from Nick Van Gelder. And Ivan Brito getting swallowed up, and now he gives the chrome horn to Nick Van Gelder, and he's getting bumped around by Tim Ventic. And to the inside is going to try and go Andrea Latrella to get that position back. Brito gets pushed wide. Those older hards not holding up as well as I think Ivan Brito thought they might. And Jensen Randall just ran the fastest lap of this race at a 1:16.5. He is currently up into the 12th position. Remember, Jensen basically has to finish 8 or higher, and will walk away with the championship. But Tim Ventic, who's still mathematically in contention, even though he's 100 and some odd points behind, battling for the lead of this race. Tim Ventic to the inside, trying to make the move on Juan Rivas down the short chute, and he's going to get in front of him just before that. And Juan Rivas almost outbrakes himself, trying to cut back inside of Tim Ventic to get that spot back. And Juan Rivas now holding up Nick Van Gelder. Rivas looking to make a move. Ventic starts to move over just a little bit. Rivas is going to pull out of line, try and get to the inside as they head into turn one, and they're side by side. Ventic's going to hold him off for now. But Rivas is still going to have the DRS as they come out of there. They're nose to tail. Rivas is going to sweep to the outside. Ventic takes the more defensive line, and he's going to be able to lock up the front wheels, hang on to that position. late on the brakes, but this battling has allowed Andrea Latrella and George Wilkes to join the battle, currently running in the 9th position. And Juan Rivas looks like he might have had an issue. He's now back into the 5th position. Oh, and Juan Rivas is retired from the session as well.
Oh dear. Wonder if it's where that is.
And safety car is out. And look at these guys. They're almost side by side.
I think he went early there.
Yeah, that looked a little sketchy. And here comes George Wilkes talking about how aggressive he is. And here he comes 3 wide down the front straightaway.
This is going to be chaos into turn 1.
Looks like a little bit of a glitch there, but Andrea Latrella. Oh, and Nick's trying to get back to the inside of that. And caution flag flying in Sector 1. Looks like somebody had a quick on-off. And here comes Jensen Randall up into the 5th position. Jensen allowing these guys to make their mistakes, and he's going to capitalize on them. He goes around the outside of Nick Van Gelder, which is going to become the inside. He is up into the 4th position.
He's got it under control again.
And Oleski has just ran the fastest lap of this race, as we see Jensen Randall go around George Wilkes and now set his sights on Andrea Latrella. And he got 2 for 1 heading down the front straightaway into turn 1. Jensen Randall up into 2nd place.
There he goes.
And to the inside, Jensen Randall to the top of this chart. A 10-second timing penalty for Jesper Lempinen speeding into the pit lane, and now he is retired. We see Tim Ventic making a move back on Jensen Randall down the front straightaway. Ventic's going to retake the top spot away from him.
Ooh,
it looks like Latrella. Oh, that's Jerome Adamaco. Blows the corner, and he's going to have to let all these cars go by. So Adamaco, who was basically the leader of this 5-car train for the 3rd spot, that is now put George Wilkes up into 3rd, and Oleski right behind him. Latrella nose to tail with that, and Sandro Doulis. They're side by side, and here comes Latrella. Sandro Doulis is going to have the double slipstream. Cuts all the way to the inside, cuts back across the track. He doesn't know what to do with his car or where to put it. And it's 4 cars into 1 corner. Oh, and there's contact! Oh, and around goes Sandro. He gets punted by Jerome Adamaco. Nick Van Gelder goes around. Chaos at turns 2 and 3.
Jerome is facing the wrong way.
And Adamaco, yeah, he's doing a mighty burnout getting that car back going. So Adamaco's race has gone from just bad to worse. So Adamaco's day is just gone to absolute garbage, and there's more bumping and grinding between Sandro and George Wilkes. Working lap 36 of 36. Tim Ventic just got around Jensen Randall at that DRS section since round 3.
Well, I suppose, yeah. Jensen trying to have a look around the outside.
Oh, and a big twitch, and there's a kick Salvers. That better Ricchetti in the middle of the track. Big movement there, and don't make contact with each other.
Racing here to the end, but yeah.
And coming across the line, it's going to be Tim Ventic and Jensen Randall. Ventic's going to walk away with the win. Jensen Randall's going to walk away with the championship. Latrella comes across 3rd. Sandro Doulis is currently 4th, but it is a 4-time champion Jensen Randall kind of day. And Jensen Randall, as you said earlier, I mean, he really is in a class all by himself. And I've said it for a number of seasons. I mean, he is so good at what he does.